Hey guys, Dying here. Today I have some gameplay from some matches that Napoleon and Cato did last night at our scheduled practice. This match, as you can see, is kill confirmed on hard hat. I'm not playing, I'm just spectating, but I'm going to be swapping between the players in Napoleon so you can kind of watch them play. I have their voices on, but I'm probably going to turn them down for now so I can talk and you're not hearing like 5 voices all at the same time. But if I get done early, I'll turn them back up so you can listen to them do callouts. I wanted to take this time to answer some questions that Techno the Mage had. He posted up in Marcus Cato thread, so I'm going to do that now. First question: how similar is your playing style and tactics compared to many other teams out there competing? Um, I would say for me, I haven't played a whole lot of competitive compared to some of the other guys in Napoleon, so I'm not quite as qualified to answer this question as they are. But as far as our playing style and tactics, I would say this probably refers to the spawn trapping that we did on Domination and the kind of holding an area that we did on both kill confirm or not kill confirmed, kill based matches. One of them being kill confirmed and one of them being team deathmatch. I would say those two things, spawn trapping and holding an area, are both very common in competitive. So get used to it, I guess. Do most or many teams attempt to control a portion of the map and use long sightlines to their advantage? Um, Long sightlines are good, I would say, because it's more difficult and it requires more skill to hit an enemy over a long distance than it is over short distance. You know, over short distance you can kind of spray and pray and get lucky, whereas over long distance you have to use some skill to really take down the enemy. So the more skilled team, or whoever thinks they're the more skilled team, is going to try to use those long sight lines to their advantage. But in my experience, I've never really sat down and said before a match, okay, we want to go here because we want long sight lines. So long sight lines can be beneficial, but I would say they're not usually one of the deciding factors when it comes to deciding where you want to kind of hold on a map. Controlling a portion of the map, yes, that's very, very common, especially in kill-based. Basically, anytime you play kill-based, unless you're playing a team that is really, really, really good or really, really, really cocky, pretty much most teams are gonna hold an area where they feel comfortable and they feel they have the advantage. And that's, like I said, that's pretty common for kill-based. Do most or many teams try to direct the flow of players so they can be killed in a kill zone? I read this as do teams spawn trap? And the short answer is yes, and I will elaborate on that after I read this next question. Referring to spawn trapping, at what point does it turn from controlling where they spawn to spawn trapping, and is it something that's frowned upon in competitions? As far as being frowned upon in competitions, I would say that's really a matter of opinion. To me, in my opinion, I'm going to do what it takes to win. I'm not going to cheat, I'm not going to break the rules, but I'm going to do what it takes to win. And if you don't like it, and I don't mean you, I'm not speaking to Marcus Cato, I'm saying you in a general sense. If you don't like that, well, that's too bad. I'm going to do it anyway because I'm going to beat you while I do it. So, um, I would say spawn trapping is not frowned upon in competitions. That's just the way Call of Duty is. That's just the tactic in Call of Duty. Um, if it gets to the point where it's, which I've only seen once, on videos of Black Ops, and I don't think it was competitive. I think it was pubs. If it gets to the point where you can stand in a corner and watch the guy spawn in front of you and just kill him over and over and over again, I would say that's probably over the line. But what we did on Domination on Village is absolutely within reason when it comes to playing competitively. Going back to the first part of that question, at what point is it turned from controlling where they spawn to spawn trapping? Well, I would say the difference between controlling a spawn and spawn trapping is where you have positioned yourself. Uh, for instance, on Domination, if my team is controlling A and B flag, we can always just kind of camp those flags, kind of hang out and defend them, and that is going to control the enemy spawn. It's going to keep them spawning at C. However, we could also get up, not cap C flag, but we could just kind of push their spawn and spawn trap them basically. And the advantage of that is, if we're camping on our flags and two guys run in and kill the defenders, well, those defenders are dead now, and those two offenders are now already on the flag. They didn't have to go anywhere. They're on the flag now and they're capping it, and somebody has to get there to stop them, which may leave another flag open. Things could go, sideways and get bad. On the flip side, we could be up spawn trapping, and if two of us die, the two people that, one or two people, or however many people that killed us, can run to, one of the flags. But by the time they get there, we're probably gonna meet them there. So, I mean, that's one reason why spawn trapping is advantageous. What makes spawn trapping so good is, it doesn't allow the team who's being trapped to get their bearings and to figure out a plan. They spawn and they run and they die, and it doesn't let them do anything. So spawn trapping, whether you're doing it or having it done to you, well, I guess if you're having it done to you, it's not good. But if you're doing it, it's good. But you're gonna see it in competitive play. Absolutely, if a team can spawn trap you and just pound you in a spawn, they're gonna do it, and they're not gonna feel bad about it. And unfortunately, you're gonna have to basically get in a lobby with them and tell them good job, nice game after you're done. And that can be a hard thing to do, but you kind of have to do it. On the flip side, um, if you get the opportunity to spawn trap and pound an enemy in their spawn, you're gonna do it. You're not gonna think twice about it, and you're gonna have a good time doing it probably. So yeah, spawn trapping definitely done in competitions. It's not at all out of the realm of possibility. At the end of this, his questions here, Techno says, "It seems to me if you can limit the other team from reaching your forces by killing them on the way out of their spawn, that you would and should do it." Well, I would say you pretty much answered your own question there. So yeah, I mean, if you can spawn trap, you're most certainly going to do it. I think I'm right at the end of my video. Actually, I think I might have ran a little bit long, so I'm going to talk a little bit more in the other video about some other things that I noticed and some things that I want to say. So definitely check that video out. Thanks for watching this one, guys. Have a good day.